think I just don't have a game. That's why I asked about how many games. But in general, I think Animal Crossing.
I don't normally talk in my journal with me or videos at all, but I guess I just wanted to share what this planner is all about, this journal is all about, and how I think it's working out for me. The reason why I'm sharing this like after a month is I wanted to make sure that it works for me and it's not just some journal that I wanted to buy. But again, it's fine. You can change your mind just the same way that I might, but it's been working out really nicely. This is the Nothing Planner by National Taiwan University. I got this from Anna of stationerycafe.com. She's a local reseller here in the Philippines. So, January. This is really a journal and not my planner. So, the ones that you can see written on the monthlies, these are the topics. So it kind of works like an index instead, like an index or table of contents for what I've written in these particular days. These are the summary. So I know like when I read, when I started binge watching again on Hospital Playlist. Oh God, I love you, Ikjun. Yeah, so this is not heavily decorated, I think. So it's just daily writing that I want to do here. And I just wanted to document like whatever it is that's happening on that day, or good or bad. And yeah, so I have a section here. I know it's really hard to go full on minimalism with our world, but I don't know. I guess I wanted to be a little more conscious of the things that I buy. These are the things that I got for myself this month. Again, it's not supposed to be like bragging or anything. I guess I wanted to say that out loud first, but I don't know. Yeah, these are the things that I got, and it kind of helps me keep track of my spending as well. So when I talk about spending, it's not just particularly for this ones that you see, it's spending on stationery, because all the other things that I spend on, like for the house, for my place, for all of the other necessary expenses, I have it in another book planner. But that's the thing I don't share, since it's really like the personal stuff that we spend on. But yeah, anyway, you get my point. So these are the only inks that I got for this month. At the bottom of the journal, I was able to list down things or habits that I wanted to continually do. Like, I wanted to get back into reading, and it was nice to see that as at least able to read once a week. And then for Instagram, I wanted to be a little more active and share, because I haven't been exactly doing much last year. Skincare, obviously I only get to do it like on the weekends, because sometimes I'm too lazy. Morning runs, I used to be able to run every morning, but this January it's really tiring. I mean, I had a lot of things in my head that I needed to sort through, and I had a lot of work actually, because I had to finish last year's year-end report, and among other things. Yeah. So journal writing, I wanted to do this daily regardless of how tired I was. And yeah, it seems consistent. I also wanted to log how much I've ordered like on Food Panda or Grab Food, and not cook at home. So yeah, this doesn't include like the snacks my dad and I get, like whenever we crave for pizza out of nowhere. So yeah, these are just the meals that I was too lazy to cook, and my dad doesn't seem to mind, so whoopee doo. Okay, yeah. I went on shopping. Well, this was last year, December, but I wanted to support Pinoy sellers of stickers. So the ones that are here are all from Pinoy designers, but I'll get into that next time. Um, yeah, so at least here I knew like, oh god, yeah, my migraine. I think I've been getting migraines like really badly these past few days. And the thing about migraine is I hate it because I knew I could be doing other productive things, but I'm in bed trying not to die. But yeah, if you know what migraine is like, it's like you want to cry but you can't because it hurts. So I've been back into reading, which I really miss. So I have a Kindle Basic. I think you've seen that on my feed a couple of times, but I like reading chick lit because it's very different from the typical numbers that I used to read, or I just want to relax and stuff. So I've been really enjoying Vi Keelan and Penelope Ward lately. Another thing that I do is I want like a swatch or a reminder of what inks that I used in this particular spread. And I always thought I used this ink when apparently it's terracotta from Birmingham. Please don't make me pronounce this because I know I'm gonna murder it. I'm sorry about the ink stains in my hands. I was swatching and re-inking my pens. So yeah, you could see that it starts off with the monthly and then it goes on the dailies. With the whole work from home situation, I was able to convince myself to actually buy loungewear, and I like how it matches and it looks like just you have a capsule wardrobe every day. I mean, I know I'm just at home, but I still want to look like I'm a human being because sometimes I don't want to be in my PJs the whole time because I'm going to be too lazy to work. And yeah, it just feels like you don't have to think anymore of what I have to wear, and it just feels neater that way. I'm not intending to go through all the things that I wrote, but at least you're gonna have an idea what it's like. Um, I like printing my pictures. I don't, well, not my me, but I just kind of enjoy it. It's like when I look back. But I was so happy that my orders from Stationery Cafe arrived, and this doesn't count as a 2022 spend because it was actually supposed to be delivered last December, but you know how it is with December deliveries. So I really had plans on doing a Techo Kaigi, but I wanted to use up the notebooks, the journals, before I even started sharing anything because I wanted to see if it's really gonna work out. And yeah, so far it has been. Oh, yeah. I also like writing again with the whole swatching thing because I am never gonna remember anymore what inks I used. So I have it there. Stay home reading. Yeah, I mentioned to you guys I like to keep reading again. This whole COVID surge. So one of our helpers at home, she was positive, but luckily she didn't suffer from any of the harsh symptoms. So we had to technically isolate, which is kind of weird because we live in the same house. But anyway, so we had to isolate and then we retested after 5 and 10 days and we're all fine. But it was really stressful thinking of how I was gonna make sure my dad was gonna be fine. Oh, I went back into watching Hospital Playlist, especially season 2, because I have like this really huge crush on Ikjun. I'm sorry, but yeah. And I don't know, it's been like on the background when I'm writing, when I'm working, so I can just listen to them talk and I'm happy. Well, yeah. Read more books. I got really frustrated here. So, yeah, that's from Everyday Explorers. I didn't write that. Uh, there again with the whole writing what ink I'm using. See, I've been consistent with that. Oh, I didn't write it here. I know this is Birmingham's Eroded Bronze, and this is Robert Oster's Chalk Pudding. Sometimes my brain is like not working, and it's just somewhere in the middle of Tokyo, Hong Kong, or South Korea, or Taiwan, because I really miss traveling. I just want to get out and take a break away from everything here for a bit. And yeah, I think it's more like an escape. And I promise not to go crazy shopping, but I just want to get out. I want a vacation. I need a break really badly. So this is where my mind is at right now. I also miss complaining that the flight's delayed. And I just miss traveling. So, what more? Oh, these are washi tapes from Stationery Cafe as well. When I say Anna, it's stationerycafe.com here in Manila. These are old designs. I can't remember where they're from. This is I can't remember, but it's still from Anna. And yeah, I like taking pictures. I think this is the reason why I started printing the photos, because I really like taking food pictures. And yeah, we went to Las Flores in VGC and we had lunch. I really miss going out. I miss eating. I miss eating a lot, but there. So I like taking pictures and I like printing them now. So it's fun to look at like right now and stuff. Reading this, I remember how horrible it feels to have a migraine attack. And I don't know, I think sometimes people think it's just like a really bad headache when in fact it's not. It's it's hard to explain just how painful migraines attack are, especially to people who don't like suffer from it. It's enough to like I don't know. It's enough to make me cry, but crying hurts. I just want everything to be quiet and dark and cold. But sometimes lately, I don't know who have, those who have migraine attacks. I think putting a hot compress works because recently that has been working for me now. And if you get horrid migraines like I do, you're gonna just, I don't know, you're gonna try anything and everything just to make you not want to cut your head off, I think. I'm sorry that sounded too graphic, but that's how it is. Oh, I started downloading manga. I started buying manga off of Amazon, and I've been enjoying it. Yeah. See, I still was consistent enough to like swatch the inks there. Oh, I was done with daughter duty, so I'm so happy. Oh, I was so happy also again because there has been shortage of medicine lately and I wasn't able to get my migraine meds. Another thing is that before you can get to work now, the office requires us to swab every time. So I have to go to the office once a week, and yeah, these tests are supplied by the company, which I'm really grateful for, but I also feel bad for them for the extra spending that they do just to make sure people can go to work and to, I don't know, just it's taking up so much of the resources of the company just to get people to work. A couple of my teammates commute to work on a daily basis, at least before. So the company has provided them shuttle services, and it's not every day you get to, like, I don't know. I just feel grateful enough that working in a company that cares for just the people who work there. This is actually how I am when I have a few minutes before 9 to start working. So I try to sneak in a few pages of reading, and my dad regularly goes to Asian hospital just for minor checkups and stuff. and he really really likes the ramen of Yushuken and Mendokoro. So he gets like this home ramen kit, and we have it for lunch. So I wanted to use my other pens instead of the usual rotation of the sailor pens. So these are the Twisbies and the Pilots. So that's that for the daily journal. I like it that it feels like I'm journaling on an A6, but with the size of an A5, because it feels like half of it is one A6 page anyway. But I like the space. There. And the monthlies are always going to be like the index of whatever it is that I wrote about. This really shouldn't be a surprise because I still use the traveler's notebook as an everyday carry. It's still my one and only planner for now. I mean, I'll get into it later, but yeah. So I just added a few things in it. This is, I forgot the name, but it was the accordion thing, and I wanted to fill this in like every month, and I wanted to like post I wanted to take a photo and like post it here and just talk about the highlights of the month. This is gonna be able to take in the entire year actually. So this is what I'm planning to do. Like photos. I'm going to be using the Canon QX10 for like the whole Polaroid feel, and just I don't know, post like stick a photo and write stuff about it. I haven't really done it yet because it's only February 1 when I'm filming this, but yeah. I have the dated monthly still, and I am using this part as a spending tracker, which is very similar to the journal one, but at least this is basically on my planner. This was last December's spread. And yeah. I already mentioned I wanted to start vlogging again and filming, and yeah, so this is me trying to do what I said I'd do. And yeah. So welcome to 2022. So there's not really much to say because it's just the entire month of what's been happening. And I have stuff for Feb, but yeah. It's just really a daily log of everything that goes on or things that I have to do. These stickers are from Kina Prints, and these are the first things that I put on the month, like here. But unfortunately, at work now, we're only given the schedule like weekly as opposed to when it was before, like monthly. And honestly, for me, it's fine because I have parking, and I haven't really gone around BGC to see the parking situation. Originally, it was parking that made me go to work like really early. I mean, parking and traffic, because traffic is a pain, and it's a pain. I live without minus traffic. I think I can make it from the house to the office in 20 to 25 minutes. But pre-COVID traffic, it takes me an hour or an hour and a half, depending how late I leave the house. So work really starts at 8:30. We clock in at 8:30, but trading starts at 9. I'm usually at the office by 7. So from 7 to 8:30, it feels like I don't have to rush anything. I can prepare stuff, and yeah, I don't know. It just feels a lot more comfortable when no one's rushing me, or I can take coffee as long as I want, or read. But yeah, but since now it's really different with the whole once a week going to work and working from home. It feels like you have to be more disciplined because no one's watching you. And yeah, but I don't know, I think I've been managing, at least I hope I have, because one of the things that I like is that everything I need is also here at home, or like when I need stuff for work. My files are here, and yeah. So this year I did not use a vertical insert. This is from GU. It's still a collab between Traveler's Company and a US based store, Baumkuchen. Am I saying it right? But there. It's the GU planner. And I think the pages are the MD cream, but they're dotted. So it's a first for me. I'm not really a dot grid person. I don't really mix in journaling in this particular insert because this is just really a planner for me. And I like the spaces now. And I like the ghosting. I mean, only for this though. But yeah, so it's still fountain pen friendly, fountain pen ink friendly. And I put my weight. Yeah, doesn't matter. I put my weight just like to track because I haven't been running, so it's really bad. Yeah, so it's there. Everything is there. Plans, rants, migraine, bills, anything, antigens. Yeah. So it's really just the boring everyday thing. Oh, I don't have my weight. I have to, yeah. So I weigh in every Monday. I know it sounds weird, but yeah. This is, oh, there. So this was for this week. Yeah, so I put little stuff like this. And yeah, kind of helps me. But I think this is good enough for a year. So I'm looking forward to having this totally filled out and just see what it's like. Lastly, this is the Oris Planner by Hank's Diary and Dear Koopa. Yeah, so this is for the daily prompts journal, but I got this from the Stationery Nerd Herd. These were her last year's prompts that I reused, and I just wrote them down, and that's how I intend to use the monthly of this. It's really a planner, but I just made it into a daily journal. So this is how it looks like. Yeah. So I just write a bit of Decker, but I really just, it doesn't give me like, it doesn't make me feel like I have to fill the entire page because the lines are just there. But yeah, I kind of enjoy it that it's just like short writing and stuff. But there. Obviously have a lot to catch up on for January, but yeah, I'm intending to fill out February's prompts in soon. This is one journal that you haven't, I don't think I've shared this at all, but I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I did have the 5-year Techo of the Hobonichi. This is the one in A6, and I've had this since 2021, and I've tried to write, so you can see. So there are writings. I don't really draw, no decor, no nothing. It's just purely writing. And I got this around, this part I can share. So I got this last year, Feb 28th. Since no one really does read this other than me, I can put like stuff in it, and it feels nice to look back actually, like through the past months that I started writing on this. You could have seen how much things have changed and how much I've accepted the change, and you kind of learned how to roll with the changes, so it's not that bad. It's gonna be a year, but there. At least I have another planner. It's the Nothing Planner and the Weekly. The thing is, I wanted this setup for such a long time. But the thing is, I have the Traveler's Notebook, so I'm not sure if this is gonna make sense, but there are times that I just want to rewrite my daily planner, and I wanted to be creative in doing it, so I just want to do it for fun. And maybe it sounds like it's a repetitive thing to do, but again, it's just me trying to cope with how tired I am or how stressful things have been lately. And I don't know, it's just fun. I mean, it's paper, it's pens, and I don't know. I mean, it's enough for me, and I guess that's all that matters. So I'm excited to start working on it. And yeah, basically that's it for the entire Techo Kaigi for you guys. I'm sorry I had to shift using my phone from my camera because I cannot find the microphone that is attached to my camera. And since I don't really plan on talking as much, I think I've talked enough for the entire year. This came in late, so I'm not really counting this as something that I should have done, but yeah. So effectively, I think I will survive with just one journal, which is the Nothing Planner here, and my Traveler's Notebook here. Thanks again for all the support, the nice messages you've been sending on Instagram even. And I appreciate the suggestions that you've been giving me on like what to shoot, what to share, what to film about, like even what to talk about, which I rarely do. But I'm really more into the silent vlogs kind of thing because I'm not sure if you notice, I have a hard time talking to a phone, to a camera, or this whole setup. But it's challenging, and yeah, I'm kind of working on it. But so yeah, and my dog is going crazy. Thanks again for watching. Stay safe, stay sane, and I know, happy hoarding, guys.